Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, teaching you how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's video update. So what I'm doing is updating the portfolio, cryptocurrency portfolio that I'm developing, which was started from last year, May. So here we are just over a year later. And I didn't actually start doing the documentation updates until February 2021 this year. Probably would be a good idea. But it's all part of the journey of an investor. And so I'm just documenting this, and I thought I'd video the documentation as well. There are two sides to the investing that I'm doing. There's the mindset part, and then there's the strategic investing part. Both are very simple, complex at the same time, and both are necessary to achieve overall success or long-term success. And I find some people do, half or one side and not the other, and it's up to them. But really, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, before I continue, just want to say I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a financial planner, I'm not an accountant, CPA, or any part of any regulated body or anything like that. I'm just showing and doing what works for me. So make sure you do your own due diligence, your own research. Understand that cryptocurrencies can be volatile. All investments do carry a degree of risk. So do not invest more than you can afford to lose. So with that disclaimer out of the way, what I'm going to do is share my screen and update the figures and then talk about some stuff. So let's get the site ready. Let's get the page ready. So this is the spreadsheet I've been updating, and what we have right now is three main columns: the altcoin columns, the Bitcoin columns, and the total columns. So this is what I've been updating. And what you can see is the ones that are in green is when the Bitcoin has gone, the market, should I say, not Bitcoin, but the market has gone forward or based on yesterday. And when it's in red, that's when it goes backward based on the day before. So we can see we've got forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. And that is the nature of the market. Sometimes we have forward, backward every day. And then we have, a long stream where it's gone forward. Then we get some backwards for 3 days and so on and so forth. So that's what the market has been doing and what it continues to do. And that's what I expect it to do. So I'm going to put today's date here. Today is the 6th of June, 2021. And I get my figures from the investment summary page. It comes in through a live feed into an asset group. And then the result is of this particular portfolio tracking is here in US dollars. So this consists of one whole Bitcoin and a selection of carefully researched alternative coins known as altcoins. And this is the total up here in green, and that's in US dollars. And on the right hand side, we have the same portfolio, but this is just in pounds sterling or Great British pounds. So I'm going to take this figure here, 146,396.83. So the prime is that 146,396.83. No, that's right. That's the same. 146,396.83. Great. So that is a little above yesterday. So that will be in green. And excuse me. And what's that? The other figure here. 182, the total here, 182,497.12. 182,497.12. 182.492.12, I think, is that correct? 182,497.497. 497. Okay, so bring that down. That should be above yesterday as well. So that's 4K above. And I'll bring this down here. That's also, Bitcoin is also up from yesterday. Not to bold that. Okay, so that's what we got. So we went down 2 days in a row, then it started going up again. So that's just the way of the market. And after a while, you start to see kind of regular patterns form as you're observing, But yeah, it's just doing no different than I expect, which is great. So let's save there. So, okay, so what I want to talk about is, just as I've talked about personal development side of things, so I'm talking about the attitude of staying in the markets. I need to share my screen, draw one of my wonderful pictures again. Staying in the market, if you really know what's going to happen, and nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, the exact date or anything like that. I'm not saying that, nobody knows that, but if you really understand where things are going, that Bitcoin is it's like it's only going up. Okay, and it's kind of like a mountain. Let's say this is a mountain, and it's one side of a mountain. And, so that Bitcoin is going to let's say 200. Let's say let's say 250K. Let's just say that 50, right? And eventually, it is going to. I should put it up here. It's not proportional, is it? But never mind. It's going to put. Eventually, it's going to be 500K. Okay. 500. Okay. And I was talking about the date. And it's unlikely that it's going to reach 500K in this cycle. However, it's most likely can reach 200. I'll make this be conservative and make this 200. Easy. Okay. Let's go back to the pen. Let's draw. Eventually we'll go up there. That's like this is the left side of the mountain. Okay. And then it will continue upwards and so on and so forth. But here's, maybe we're down here. I don't know. We're down here. Let's say you're riding a bicycle, right? That's you there riding a bicycle, right? Right. So you're riding a bicycle up the mountain to 200K. But it's not going to be a smooth, straightforward ride. And I know that's not very good bicycle, but it's the best I can do with the mouse. It's not going to be a smooth, uninterrupted ride up the mountain. That's not the way it works. Okay. If I were to try and draw this. Let's see. Anyway, as you're going up the mountain, there's going to be. Imagine if there was the mountain was broken and it had, and there's a part cut out of the mountain, so this particular part of the mountain, was kind of like, I don't know. So basically, what would mean is that you would have to then take your bike and go through this section, because it's a diversion. You understand? But if you understand So it's like saying that, so maybe we'll draw another one, right? Then it's kind of like this, like that. And then it continues on its journey, all right? So here you are on your bicycle. What I'm trying to say, expect this, expect, you know, here you are on your bicycle, right? You've got hands here, you don't have any hands, did you? Right? Here you are on your bicycle, you're gonna have to take the detour. You understand? So this was, you're gonna have to take, when you get here, you have to take the detour. To the bicycle wheels, right? And if some of you who are detail oriented don't like my drawings, you need to focus on the right things. Okay, focus on the message I'm talking about. Okay, this is, you need to understand, because I've spoken to some people who say, oh, the drawing is not perfect. Yeah, the drawing is not meant to be perfect. Okay, and it's a message here I'm giving. So don't concentrate on the accuracy of the drawing. Just focus on the message. All right, you have to go through all, through all this. Okay, before you emerge. At the 200K level, 200,000 level, right? So what I'm trying to say is that if you understand that Bitcoin is going to take you on some swings and roundabouts, diversions, it's not going to take you on a straight line. You understand? Okay. It's still going to take you on a straight line to 200K. You understand? With the minimum bumps, hiccups. It's going to take you on swings and roundabouts. And you need to be prepared for that, as long as you know where it's going. It's the same way. Do you think it gets from 200 to 500K? It's going to go through some more swings and roundabouts. You understand? Before it gets to 500K. I'm not saying they're going to be exactly like that, but I'm just, if you understand that in your mind, and so you will have to, the journey, before you get to that 200K, it's pen here. Yeah. Before you get there, all right? Before you get to that 200K, you're going to go through some diversion. This is the nature. This is not just the nature of the journey. Let's call this. This is not just the journey of the markets. This is the journey. Let's go journey. Oh, pen. Letters. Journey of success. Okay, the journey. Right? It's not just, and this applies to markets and even business, right? Not just and business, markets, business, even sports, and for that matter, even life. Okay, life is not always in a straight line, but it will get there if you stay on course, if you stay on the journey, if you continue pushing forward, if you continue being persistent. You understand? And so what people have, to most people, they come here and they see it's going this way, and then they jump out of the race because, oh, it's not nice and direct as they expected. You understand? They jump out of the race. Where if they continue going, they'll eventually get to that destination. Bitcoin is going to 200,000. There's no question about it. Okay, but it's not going there in a straight line. But you got to stay in to get there. It's going to 500,000. Do you think it's going to go to 500,000 directly, or it's going to have some ups and downs before it goes there? But it will get there. And when it gets there, everybody, oh, the greatest Bitcoin is 500,000, but you didn't see what it took to get there. You understand? You know, people cheer Bitcoin when it got to 20,000 in 2017, 2018, January, December, January. But you don't know what it went through to get to that 20,000. You just look back in hindsight and say, oh, it got to 20,000, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay? But, you know, so it's not a straight line. It's not a straight line. It's not, let me just see if I can, so I had a Bitcoin picture. I don't have it now. Let's go to, where is it going? Ah, yeah, it's not a straight line. You see, before it got here, it went through some hiccups. These little hiccups here, it went through some hiccups to get here. This isn't finished yet. It's still going up. It's beyond this page, but it's got to go through some hiccup before it gets there. And those hiccups will seem. Here's the funny thing: when you look back at 2020 in hindsight, the hiccups. This looks very similar. I went to 20K 19. Was it 19? 19. What's up there? 19. Yeah, that 19.818 on the 17th of December. Okay, but do you know there was a hiccup here? This time when it went up here, this is when it reached a peak. A last peak was 1,000. That was, this 20,000 makes it look like a little blip. And what's going to happen now is going to make this look like this. That's the interesting thing. When you look back, when this reaches its peak, whenever it reaches the 200K mark, you look back at this in this chart, it will make this here look like this. Okay. It's just, you know, so it's the journey. It will keep on going. It will keep on moving forward. And, you know, so understand that. Okay. Don't look at the artistic work of my drawing. Just listen to the message. I'm going to keep drawing like this. I don't really care how good the drawing is, as long as it puts the message across. And those who are serious will look past the artistic qualities and concentrate on the message. Okay. The journey of success. Markets, business, sports, even life is not in a straight line. It's ups and downs, swings and roundabouts, ins and outs, lefts and rights. But you have to be consistent and persistent to succeed. You understand? Nothing can take the place of persistence. Nothing can take the place of persistence. Nothing can beat it. Okay? So if you stay in your journey and don't have unrealistic expectations of Bitcoin to always keep going up. No, it will go up, you go sideways, you go left, south, west, north. Okay, but yes, in general, it is going up. Compared to here, it is up, but it's got to go through some things. So between, let's say, point A, and then we got point B. It's still up, okay? But yeah, but it had to go through some things before it got to point B. So even point C, okay, all right, it's going to get to point C. But God knows what it's going to go through. I'm not saying it's going to be like that. I'm just showing an example that it can go through some unexpected whatever, but it will eventually still get to point C. But if you're not in the market, if you're not in the business, if you're not in the game, you don't understand how to understand the game of money and play it well, you won't be in the game when it gets to this. Okay, so understand the game of money, play it well. Okay, enjoy the journey. I expect ups and downs, and therefore you will get from point A to point B to point C. Okay, because the only way is up. Okay, the only way is up. Okay, the only way is up. So you know, your journey of success, enjoy your journey of success. Understand it's a journey and just deal with the journey. You know, expect it, enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. And like I said, my name is Henry Smith. IamWealthyandRich.com. Forgot to tell you, if you really want to take control of your mindset, you want to get to one of our trainings, our free training, that will really help you understand this. So where is it gone? Let me just go back to my other screen. I'll show you how to get there right now. Go to IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well, and download our free training. Get your millionaire mindset. Every successful millionaire understands what I've just talked about in terms of the journey in success. Okay, it's absolutely free. Get it, apply it, and then request information if you want extra information on the altcoin strategy, if you really want to multiply your income. And then I look forward to seeing the training. You can also look at some other videos that I've done as well. All my videos are here, as well as on my channel. But please like, follow on YouTube as well. I appreciate that. So with that, I want to thanks you very much for watching my video. Thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, the next video. Have a wonderful and fantastic, successful, prosperous journey. See you at the top.